Hi and welcome. My name's Amanda and I'm with Team LO&E. Today we are presenting on managing your lupus and managing your better summit. And we're going to discuss today fueling your mindset and how that goes hand in hand with lupus. So fueling your mindset benefits your quality of life and your business. We have a few key talking points. We're going to be discussing what is mindset, types of mindset, benefits of fueling your growth mindset, mindset in everyday life, and how to shift your mindset. So let's dive right in. First things first is we're going to discuss what is mindset. Mindsets are beliefs of thoughts and habits that affects how you think, what you feel, and what you do. So do you ever find yourself saying that you're not good enough or you're not worthy? Do you ever feel lack of confidence? Do you have self-doubt? So the thing about lupus is for unknown reasons, causes the immune system to attack the body's own tissue and organs. 90% of those diagnosed are women. 2 to 3 times are more prevalent among women of color. And 20% of people with lupus will have a parent or sibling who already has lupus or may have developed lupus. Next, we're going to discuss types of mindset. So the transition of mindset is a journey. It takes effort to recognize and manage your mindset and develop strategies to help shift your mindset thinking. So we're going to discuss a little bit about awareness behind mindset. There's 2 types of mindsets. There's a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. With a fixed mindset, it's very limiting. In a fixed mindset, people believe their basic qualities, like their intelligence or talent, are simply fixed traits. Some things you can do, some things you won't ever be able to do. With a growth mindset, it's freedom. In a growth mindset, people believe that they become smarter if they work harder and persevere. They believe that intelligence and most things about them can be grown. Now we're going to just discuss a few common fixed mindset examples. So when I discuss these, I really want you to take this all in and absorb this information and really think about, are these things that you tell yourself or you tell other people? The first one is either I'm good at something or I'm not. How could we possibly know that we're bad at something if we don't even try? This common belief is based on fear. Number 2, there's no point in trying if I'm going to fail. There is a possibility that you might fail. In fact, you might fail multiple times. You might remarkably fail that it leaves you wondering what to do next. Number 3, I always struggle with. If we believe that we always struggle with something, then we are limiting ourselves cognitively. It's so powerful, will drive us to continue to struggle. Number 4, I can't make this any better. It is what it is. I was born this way. This is just how I am. These detrimental limiting thoughts or ideas become an unconscious truth to our brain. So I can relate to this so much because I would tell myself these things all the time, that I was just born this way and I can't change it. And I was starting to believe those beliefs about myself, that this is just how I was and you just have to deal with it. But that's not true. I'm going to go over that a little bit later on tips to help you shift your mindset. Next, we're going to discuss common growth mindset examples. These are going to go hand in hand with the first ones on the common fixed mindset. So these are just ways to transition into having a growth mindset. So like on the first slide, we said, I'm just not good at something. So basically, why even try? If I'm not good at something, I can always become better at it through practice. Invest your time and effort into making whatever it is better. Through determination and consistency, you'll improve. So when you start with a small positive change in your thinking and you start developing that, It's going to grow into a habit, and it's really going to help you improve your mindset. Number 2, it goes hand in hand with there's no point in trying. I'm just going to fail. So what you can say to yourself is, I see failures as an opportunities to learn, to reassess, to do better next time. Every failure we face is an opportunity to look at the situation from a whole new perspective. Number 3. So we first said that it was, I always struggle with. So instead of saying I always struggle with something, what you can do instead is say, I can always do better at something if I want to, but it will take effort. When we embrace the challenge of something better, we drive ourselves to improve. Number 4, it was, I can't make it this any better. It's just always how I'm going to be, or I was born this way. So instead of thinking it that way, what we can do is, what could I have done better? Asking ourselves how we can make this better means you're always looking for ways to improve. In doing so, we shift our results dramatically. So once you become aware that you have a fixed mindset, you can slowly start to make transitions to shifting into a growth mindset. And you actually become aware of when you start to think a certain way or when you start to say a certain thing. Next, we're going to discuss benefits of fueling your growth mindset. So those that have a benefit of a growth mindset, they maximize their potential. They tend to learn from criticism rather than ignore it. They overcome challenges and find inspiration in the success of others rather than feeling threatened. Personal development. You believe putting effort into developing yourself will help you become successful in the long term. There's endless opportunities. You understand that people who are doing what you'd love to be doing are not competitors, but rather those who provide an opportunity for you to learn how to progress and support your own success. Oh my gosh, that I just could resonate that so well. When I was first starting my business, I would compare myself to other people. I would see what they're doing and I was jealous of that. I wanted what they had. Then when I realized I was having this fixed mindset and I was starting to make that transition into a growth mindset, I realized that not everybody's journey is exactly like somebody else's. We all have our very own unique journey, and we already have that within ourselves. We just got to get out of our own way and tap into that journey. Next, we're going to discuss mindset in everyday life. So mindset is in your personal and in your business life. Mindset is present in our personal life, whether it's with our partners, spouse, children, friends, and or family. How we think or treat ourselves and others is at our very core of our mindset. When you dedicate yourself to showing up each day and the habits that form a better identity, that's when you learn and develop. Business mindset. A business needs to have the right mindset in order to be successful. As a business leader, you should make every effort to motivate and adopt the right mindset. If a business embraces a company culture of maintaining a growth mindset on every level, the path to success will be effortless. That's true, because when I started developing my growth mindset, that's really when my business started to flourish. It's about focusing on building the right identity rather than worrying about getting the right result. When you let the results define you, your talent, your performance, your appearance, you become the victim of a fixed mindset. Leave behind doubt. Remind yourself to change the what ifs to the best thing that can happen is. Next, we're going to discuss how to shift your mindset. I love this one. It's so good. So what you need to know is, now that there is awareness around your mindset, we can begin to discuss how you can shift your mindset and start fueling properly. Be grateful and remind yourself to stop focusing on what you don't have and shift to being grateful for what you do have. So you're going to identify your mindset, identify your personal problem patterns and how you might change them. Create examples of how each mindset is holding you back and how changing them can be applied in your everyday life. Write these out as goals. Next, you're going to take action. Once you have a goal, do something about it. Starting something is the hardest step. It takes several small positive steps to change to create a new habit. Reflect. Once you've completed the steps, reflect on where you are and what steps are needed to reach your ultimate goal. This can help put the pieces of the puzzle together to create the big picture. Instead of worrying about winning the championship, commit to the process of training like a champion. Oh, this is so true because when I was starting my business, I was so worried about where am I going to get clients? How am I going to get clients? I need to get this many clients. I got to make this much money. I was so focused on the how that I really wasn't taking the time on my personal development and on my mindset. And once I started to make that shift and start focusing on what I needed to change within myself and that process behind it, that's when my business took off. All right, let's get down to it. We're going to discuss mindset hacks. I love this. Believe it in yourself. Remind yourself daily how amazing you are. First thing, gratitude. Using a journal, write 3 things that you are grateful for. By making the effort to recognize the positive effects of change for your business and in your life, you'll retrain your brain to see changes as an opportunity for growth. Meditate. Meditate or pray on your goals and envision on what you're wanting to achieve in your life and business. Affirmations. Using sticky notes or a journal, write out your affirmations every day and keep them beside you daily to reread them whenever you are feeling down. What's also really good about this is what you can do with the sticky notes is you can write those down and you can put those on your mirror in the morning when you wake up or when you go to the bathroom or when you're getting ready. You can reflect on those and you can see those. And those are going to help you to remind yourself of who you are and your identity. Last but not least is learn. Read books from great minds to understand and adopt new ways of thinking. Learn from mindset experts through online courses, events, and coaching. If you are needing any direction on this, on any references for books or for coaches, just send us a comment or a DM and we can certainly help you out with that. Believe it in yourself and remind yourself daily how amazing you are. All right. So now that I have discussed mindset, I'm going to just bring this back in and discuss how lupus and mindset go hand in hand. When you manage your mindset better, you are having a better way to deal with your outcomes and what you're going through in life. With lupus, it's the same thing. You have struggles, you have challenges that you're facing, but you don't have to face those alone. There are ways to help you cope with living with lupus. Here's just a few things you can do to help cope. Number 1, learn all you can about lupus. Write down questions that you can ask your doctor or nurse. Find reputable sources for further information so you can feel more confident in your treatment options. Number 2, support from friends and family. Be open with your friends and family about what you're feeling and if you're struggling. They don't know what you're going through and they are not a mind reader, so they don't know when you are struggling. So it's important to reach out to them for support when you are having a hard time. Number 3, take time for yourself. Find activities that calm and renew you. Use that time to read, pray, meditate, listen to music, or journaling. I know that this can get easily missed when you are dealing with so much in your life and in your business, but self-care is so important. You want to remember to take time out of your day for yourself and helping to get yourself back into alignment and get yourself in a more neutral zone. Number 4, connect with others who have lupus. Talk with others that have lupus. You can connect through support groups, online, or in your community. People that can relate to the same obstacles you're facing. So it's always good to be networking with other individuals that might have the same disease that you're going through and can really truly relate to be a good support system for you. I just want to thank you all for joining us today on Managing Your Lupus and Your Business Better Summit. And thank you so much for letting me discuss with you mindset and how that reflects in your business and in your life, as well as how that can help you with your lupus.